Good afternoon, wherever you're watching us from. This is Younib News at 1 with me, Rachael Akinyi. And in our today's stories, we will be informing you on matters education, as CS Julius Ogamba has refuted allegations that the government owes university lecturers 7.9 billion shillings in unpaid salaries related to the collective bargaining agreement from 2017 to 2021. But first things first, let's take a look at the headlines.
SRC has advised that Kenya shillings 7.2 billion of the 7.9 billion claimed as outstanding has already been paid through normal annual salary increments, leaving a balance of 624 million only.
Wameingia opposition juzi, wameshindwa, wamepewa kazi, wameshindwa na kazi, wakatolewa na bunge. Sasa hii all of a sudden is become very knowledgeable.
Sasa hii watu kinagashagwa na wama opposition, baba si rika yako. Baba ameunganisha Kenya nzima na sisi wote tutaenda kuhakikisha ya kwamba tumekomboa nchi yetu na tutafuata ile baba amesema.
Myself today, as an advocate, I can live here and be recruited to go and be an advocate in South Africa, in Russia. Will anybody arrest the person who has recruited me to go and practice in Russia? That is the concept that the court has agreed with.
Welcome. Now to our first story. Education Cabinet Secretary Julius Ogamba has refuted allegations that the government owes university lecturers 7.9 billion shillings in unpaid salaries related to the agreement from 2017 to 2021. During his appearance before the National Assembly yesterday, Ogamba stated that data from the Salaries and Remuneration Commission shows that 7.2 billion shillings has already been disbursed, leaving a remaining balance of 624 million shillings. However, this assertion may incite further anger among the striking lecturers who maintain that the entire amount is still outstanding, with public universities closed for a third consecutive week and students threatening to join the protest. The pressure on the government is escalating to
7.9 billion claimed as outstanding has already been paid through normal annual salary increments, leaving a balance of 624 million only. We are not saying that the CBA is not the 8.8 plus the 7.9 making 16 billion. We are only saying that even though the instructions came that this is the amount that is due, the 7.9, 7.2 can be confirmed to have been paid through the normal annual increment in the specific payrolls of all the universities.
We are dealing with two CBAs that have been, conclusively discussed and agreed upon, but are yet to be fulfilled.
Now the second week, and the government hasn't done anything about this matter. So we want to stand in solidarity with our lecturers.
Education is not a privilege, as it has been said. It's our right. Education is our right. So pay the lecturers.
Now, still on matters education, only a few days remain until the national examination commences. Concerns have risen regarding the preparation for the exams. Education stakeholders are now cautioning that if the disbursement of students to school continues to be delayed, the preparation and oversight of the exam may be significantly hindered.
Without funding in schools. There are some schools in certain areas, especially the low-cost boarding schools and other schools, are having a very difficult time at this time. In fact, nearly every head teacher right now is operating on debts.
And of course, buying reagents and chemicals for, not just even for exams, even when you are preparing for those exams, is money that the teachers require, the administrators of those schools require, and if it's not there, of course, you can imagine students doing their exams under those circumstances. If these resources are not available during that period for whatever reasons, then I can assure you it is safe to say that the exams will be done under very difficult circumstances and it will be very challenging for those students.
Now to matters politics, ODM leaders have cautioned opposition figures headed by Rigathi Gachagua to refrain from utilizing their party as a target for criticism. The leaders, who gathered in Oyugi's town, admonished that the politicians responsible for the assault on Raila Odinga and his help, asserting that the Orange Party will steadfastly remain within the broad-based government and is prepared to confront the opposition in the upcoming 2027 general election.
Wakati Raila Amolo Odinga anapigania hii katiba, hii leo kuna wengine hii katiba ndio imewapa ruhusa kuweza kumtusi.
Usiguze baba wala usicheze na baba. When Raila Odinga was fighting for democratic space in this country, you are busy as a DO oppressing the people in wherever that you are. Gachagua, you are a divider, you are not a uniter.
We are together as one. Na mimi nataka kufanya kitu hapa. Ningeomba Mheshimiwa Voi, kwa sababu wewe hivi karibuni utakuwa mheshimiwa, kuja mbele. Tutaleta hii viti yote tukianza na Kasipu.
Wameingia opposition juzi. Wameshindwa, wamepewa kazi. Wameshindwa na kazi. Wakatolewa na bunge. Sasa all of a sudden he's become very knowledgeable.
Sasa hii watu kina Gachagua na wao opposition, baba si rika yako. Baba ameunganisha Kenya nzima na sisi wote tutaenda kuhakikisha ya kwamba tumekomboa nchi yetu na tutafuata ile baba amesema.
Lazima nifanye hivyo kwa sababu kuna wakora wengine wanaweza kupigia huko wanasema ati wao pia ni marafiki wa ODM. Hakuna, yule ambaye tunaunga mkono ni nani? Wewe. Mheshimiwa wewe. Anza kuzoea hiyo jina.
Now, the Democratic Action Party of Kenya has delivered a strong warning that it may withdraw from the United Opposition Coalition if the Democracy for Citizen Party does not retract its candidate for the Malava seat. Speaking in Malava shortly after the DAPK's candidate Seth Panyako received clearance from the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, Kakamega County DAPK Chairman Patrick Buttigieg stated that the party will dissolve the coalition if the political interests of the region are overlooked.
Tunatoa onyo kali tukiwa hapa Malava. Kufikia saa 7 saa 8 mchana huu, kama huyo candidate wako utamleta kwa IEBC, sisi tunaenda kutoa uhusiano na wewe na tubakie peke yetu.
Yaani ukipea hao watu kura, inamaanisha unakubali hiyo mambo yao ya kupunguza pesa ya watoto wa high school na watoto wa primary na waendelee kuipia sisi. Mtakubali hiyo? Atisha ulipe mwaka mzima ndio upate matibabu.
Kila wiki wanamwaga pesa hapa. Eti wanunue kura zenu, wanunue kiti hiki. Sisi twasema kura hii ni ya kurudisha heshima ya Mluya. Hii kura ya Malava history repeats itself. Munaona hawa wanaume wachache wako hapa. Hata Ruto alete serikali yote hapa Malava. Tutawapiga wapi? Chini. Ujue saa hii mimi na Mheshimiwa Eugene na wenzetu tuko na kura ya wakabrasi ya huyu Seth Ambusini Panyako. Ndakwa, it is not too late. Usiharibu kiti yako ya MCA.
We'll be taking a short break right here at Younib News at 1. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Following the emergence of rumors regarding human trafficking under the guise of employment opportunities in Russia, a family from Busia County has reported the disappearance of their relative. According to the family, their son, who previously served as a KDF soldier, departed for Russia in May of this year, allegedly after being recruited by individuals thought to be associated with the Russian military.
Kina kanijulisha kwamba yeye amepata kazi Russia na kwamba ana prepare makaratasi kuondoka kuelekea Russia.
I'm sure he was recruited to the Ukraine-Russian war because the last call he made, he said he was waiting to be taken to the front line.
Akanitumia tena picha nyingine. Sasa picha hii alikuwa na wenzake wengine wakiwa wamevaa nguo za jeshi.
Kulingana na agent, aliniambia anaambiwa kuna wenye wametorokea kwa vichaka, kuna wenye wamesurrender the other side of Ukraine, na kuna wenye wamekufa. Can be able to get the agent so that we just need closure.
Myself today, as an advocate, I can live here and be recruited to go and be an advocate in South Africa, in Russia. Will anybody arrest the person who has recruited me to go and practice in Russia? That is the concept that the court has agreed with us.
Now to Matters County. Kiambu County has rejected claims that the current doctor's strike is associated with an increase in maternal and neonatal fatalities. The county and the doctors' union are engaged in a blame game, with the county asserting that no lives have been lost, while the doctors claim that over 150 infants have died in the last 4 months. As the strike extends into 133 days, patients continue to endure the consequences of a debilitating healthcare paralysis that appear to show no signs of improvement.
To September, around that time, Thika Hospital alone has lost 5 mothers. Yeah? We have a record that Kiambu also has lost a mother. Roiro has lost a mother. Kihara has lost a mother.
Sikuwa na nguvu ya kuongea na wazazi hiyo time. Nilifika yes on time. Sasa hiyo kupimwa 6 cm nimefunguka. Ndio nikaambiwa uko na possibilities ya kuzaa by 8 usiku. Hiyo ndio daktari alikuwa ameniambia. But tupata mtoi. Uchafu imetoka kwa mapua na mdomo. Hivyo ndo mtoi alipasa.
Nilipata mtoto, it was my happiness, na nilikuwa nafikiria mtoto ataniletea ni baraka kwangu. So nilikuwa nimeanza kubond na mtoto wangu. Nimekuwa na goja for long time, nimtupe tu hivyo. Wacha nimpeleke nyumbani, nikienda nitakuwa naenda na panda maua, nasema hiyo ni the fruit of my womb.
I can clearly categorically tell you there is no health crisis in Kiambu. Hospitals are running as usual. All services are being offered.
68 babies between May and September. Kiambu level 5 lost 86. 152 mothers over that period for only those 2 hospitals did not go home with their babies.
There are no deaths that have occurred as a result of the strike.
Numbers don't lie. They don't. The Kiambu Level 4 Hospital achieved 0 maternal deaths between January and July of 2025, which was unprecedented in Africa. This notable achievement, Mr. Speaker, was recognized by the Federation of International Gynecologists and Obstetricians, FIGO, and at the just concluded.
The government has reiterated its commitment to the construction of the 10,000-seater Migori Stadium, which is currently 40% complete. Sports Cabinet Secretary Salim Vuria, along with the Migori Governor Dr. Chilo Ayako, conducted an inspection of the ongoing works and expressed their satisfaction with the progress made through effective collaboration between the national and the county levels. To date, the project has generated employment for over 1,000 local residents, thereby enhancing livelihoods and fostering community development upon its completion. The Migori
This inspection today has
given us an idea that the work that is going on here is in good progress, now at 40%, and we will continue to monitor to make sure that the timelines of 12 months or less can be achieved in 100% completion.
Kenya, in his usual generosity and belief in sports and the county, decided to give a nod to this, and today he has directed that we be visited by the CS Sports, my brother and friend, His Excellency Salim Muvuria.
As the Luo community, we have been in several relationships politically, but none of them has ever given us project like the.
And that is all we had lined up for you this afternoon, right here on Younib News at 1. But not to worry, as we will be bringing you more emerging stories in our next bulletin. My name is Rachael Akinyi. Have a lovely afternoon.